Being a stay-at-home mom is not an excuse for you to be idle and broke. Yeah, I understand that as a mom, as a woman who is still giving birth to children, who have little children, there are some jobs you cannot take. There are some businesses you cannot do, right? I'm a mom and I understand. So there are some jobs you cannot take. There are some businesses you cannot do. There are jobs that maybe you have to resume 7 a.m. in the morning till evening. No, as a mom, you cannot do that type of business. As you will not deprive your children that motherly care and tender love and all that. So that's why in this business, I'm going to be sharing with us 5 lucrative business ideas for a stay-at-home mom. Yes, these business ideas will provide you with the money you need to take care of yourself, take care of these children, foot some bills in the house, make your hair look good, and still be a stay-at-home mom and take care of your children, right? So I'm going to be sharing these business ideas with you, and I hope you pick one or two and start doing in order for this 2023 to be a better and good year for us. Hi, my name is Happiness, and you're welcome to my channel. If you are seeing this face for the very first time, you're welcome, right? So in this channel, I talk about sales, talk about business ideas, marketing strategies, how to sell your product online and offline, right? So if these are the kind of content you're looking out for in this online space, consider hitting the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be among the first people to get notified whenever I publish a video. So without wasting much time, I'll be sharing with us number one business idea for a stay-at-home mom. Number one business idea for a stay-at-home mom is daycare business. Yes, most of the business ideas I'll be sharing with us today have been directly or indirectly involved in them. Yes, right. So I'm a mom, so I know how these things work, right? So one of the business ideas today is daycare business. Daycare business is a very lucrative business. Of course, we all know what daycare means, right? Daycare is a place where kids are kept for security. Okay. When these kids are not up to the age of going to schools, they cannot take care of themselves in the school. You keep them in the daycare business. So, what do you need to start up a daycare? You just need a home, an apartment, and definitely, I know you have an apartment, right? One of the basic requirements in starting up a daycare business is an apartment. Yes, I know you have a house where you live in, so you can just um, arrange a particular portion, like a room. It could be even your sitting room. All right, it could be your sitting room. Just put it in place. Let it be very neat. Remember, no one wants to keep her child in a place where the environment is dirty. So you need to make sure the environment is neat and very, very clean, right? So you need an apartment. Just make provision. It could be one room. Just take one room so that when the children sleep, you can just take them there for them to have a nice sleep without disturbing others that are still awake. So secondly, you also need toys. Yes, toys. I know this won't cost much because definitely you are a mom, or if you're not a mom, you can just get toys. These things are not too expensive. Get different toys. You can afford all this bicycle and all of that. You can just get one or two, right? To make your daycare to look more attractive, to look more appealing, and more clients will want to bring their children to your home in order for you to take care of them because they know you have the facility for their children to be happy and for their children to be safe. And the third thing you need to have before starting a daycare business is a good, loving, and tolerative heart. As we all know, kids are kids, right? I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. These kids, they are kids. Okay, so you really need to be kind. You need to be a very good person. Like if you already they pay you, I beg no go for no go for daycare business. Then no go keep us in the king. So daycare, you need a loving heart so that you can celebrate these kids. Whenever they cry, you can attend to them, change their diapers and all. I mean, it's easy. The same way you take care of your children, that's the same way you take care of these children. I remember back then in 2014, okay, when I just gave birth to my child was 1 year old. So I need to. She was not even up to 1 year. She was about few months, like 8 months. So I needed to resume my job. So I took her to a daycare. My work then was a part-time work, part-time, just 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I was I was paying 5,000, and that was 10 years ago or 9 years ago. I was paying 5,000 naira monthly to this daycare attendant, right? So, and she have like 10, 12 kids in her care to take care of. Her environment were neat. I mean, I was very happy that at least when I go out, I'm convinced, I'm relaxed within myself that my child is in a very good and safe hands. The environment is neat and all. So you need to get an apartment, you need to get some toys, you need to have a good and a loving heart before you can start a daycare business. You might be wondering, okay, where will I see these children that will register in your daycare? These things are quite easy. Look, a lot of people are busy. A lot of parents are busy. Not all parents are willing to quit their job simply because they've started having children, right? Parents will resume their job after their maternity leave of 3 months. They are expected to go back to their jobs. That is when you come in. So you have to talk to people about what you do. You have to talk to your fellow mothers in the school when you come to drop off your kids in the school. You have to, maybe if you want to even make it more advanced and classy, you can even go and print flyer. Okay, get some nice shots of your home, the toys you're using and all of that. Create a very beautiful flyer, share it to parents, in your street, in your school, in your church, your place of worship. Tell family and friends, see, you are going to get children in your daycare. Okay, if you get up to like 5 children for a start, and you are each child is paying, you are collecting like 10,000. I think that's the least amount you can collect for a child. You are collecting at least 10,000 from a child. All right, if you have up to 5 children in your custody, in your care, that is 50,000 in a month. Okay, with time, more are going to come. More are going to come, definitely. More are going to come. If you can take care of more, they will come. All right. So I think daycare business is a very lucrative one. It will make you, when it's time for you to pick up your children, maybe when it's time for you to pick up your children, you can go and pick them up, or someone can even pick them up for you. Come home, they bathe and still join you in taking care of these children. It's just like you're taking care of your children. These children are not going to stop you from taking care of yourself, taking care of your children, and still be able to make some money for yourself. So daycare is a very nice one. It's a good business to consider. The second business idea for a stay-at-home mom in today's video is drop shipping business. Have you heard about dropshipping before? If you haven't, well, let me explain. Dropshipping simply means selling other people's products and making commission from it. Yes, since definitely I know you have a phone. If you're watching this video, I know you have a smartphone. I know you have a good phone, right? So you can start dropshipping business as a stay-at-home mom. It's highly lucrative, right? So now you have a phone, you have data, and you have a functional brain. You can start dropshipping and make a whole lot of money from it. If you look on the social media, on different social media platforms, you're going to see people selling different things. You can go into the kitchen gadgets, you can go for jewelries, you can go for beauty products, you can go for a lot. There's so many niches you can dropship for. Okay, so there's so many products you can dropship. So many products. Hairs are there, cost jewelries are there, wristwatches are there, beauty products are there. All right, so there's so many businesses you can drop ship in order to make some money as a stay-at-home mom. You don't need to go to the market to buy these things and stock them up. You start drop shipping with zero capital, right? So there's so many businesses you can dropship for. If you know you can dropship jewelries, right? You just go to Instagram there and look for jewelry wholesalers. Get like 2, 3 different suppliers and chat them up. Join their WhatsApp group, right? They have WhatsApp group or Telegram group, right? Once they post, you repost on your status, WhatsApp status, on your maybe WhatsApp group if you have one. If you don't have one, you go to Facebook, you run adverts that will bring in people to your WhatsApp group and you sell to them. Okay, once you get an order, you send it to your supplier. Your supplier will be the one to do this way bill on your behalf. Your customers will not even know these goods are not coming from you. From the from the comfort of your home, you are making a whole lot of money. Maybe for example, your supplier can post a product for 5,000, you can repost it for 7,000. Okay, and you're making 2,000 naira. Just for example, just imagine you sell such product up to 5 or 10 in a day. That's you're making close to 10 to 20,000 naira every day from the comfort of your home. All you need to do is just go to YouTube. Definitely, if you are watching me now, I know you have a YouTube app on your phone, right? So go to YouTube and type how to start a successful drop shipping business. How to start drop shipping. You see tons of video, watch them, practice, implement what they tell you, and get started on drop shipping. Drop shipping is a business I'm directly involved in, right? Back then in 2019, I was doing 2020, yeah, 2020. I was into drop shipping. Drop shipping is one of the things. Is the business? It's not even one of the things. Drop shipping is the business that raised me capital I use in importing goods myself. Drop shipping is highly lucrative. Till tomorrow, drop shipping is highly lucrative. Okay, okay. Once your children goes to school, you come home, you on your data, start posting. Me, I'm a supplier of wristwatches and jewelries. You can search for my for my contact on Instagram or Facebook, right? You will see me there. I have a wholesale group. I post jewelries, I post costumes, I post wristwatches. Okay, so you can start drop shipping these things and make money for yourself. Okay, so dropshipping, you need a good phone, you need data, and you need a functional brain. And I know these things you already have them. So dropshipping is highly lucrative and is a good one for you to do as a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't restrict you from doing anything. Once it's time for you to pick up your kids from school, you drop your phone, pick them up from school. Once it's time for you, once you get an order, you send it to your supplier. She does all the stress for you, do the way bill your customer will receive. It doesn't stop you from, you don't need to stress yourself, right? So dropshipping is something for you to consider. Third business idea on my list in this video for a stay-at-home mom is selling food in schools. Okay, selling food in schools, it doesn't really require much. You can sell noodles for children in the school. You can sell rice, sell different things. Okay, all you need to do is to get your cooler, get some plates, spoons, and all. So there are so many schools that are looking for food vendors, people that will sell food for them in their school. So many schools looking out for food vendors. Okay, so you can sell food in schools. It could be one or two school. Okay, once your children are going to school, you carry your food, you go to school and sell. Once break time is over, 11, 12, you're back. You wash the cooler, wash your spoons, wash your plate, and you even rest till it's time for you to pick up your children, right? The same time you're preparing maybe evening food, you can still use that opportunity to prepare food you'll be selling in the school the next day. So selling food in schools is a nice one. Okay, food is lucrative. We all know everybody eats, and not all parents have that time to start preparing food every morning from Monday to Friday, preparing different dishes. Okay, so you can even spice it a little by adding fruit salads to the food you're selling in schools. You can just add up fruit salads. Okay, because as we all know, these biscuits and all that children eat every day is not really that good for their stomach and all. So if you add up a little mixed fruit salad, parents are going to buy from you. And once you prepare this food good, without too much pepper, you have to know that these food are things are food you are preparing for children. It's not something you just go and pour the pepper in this life. You just have to be very moderate in everything you are doing. Once parents notice that, okay, this woman, she prepares good food that their children love. Could be jollof rice, stew, fried rice, noodles, different things, right? So cooking in schools is a good one. Okay, back in those days, I think this is one of the businesses my mom did when we were growing up. Okay, she cooked in school, and the money she got from there, she used it to take care of us. So that is why when I was writing out um, business ideas, I have to include this one because I saw my mom do it. She was a stay-at-home mom. I saw her do it, take care of us, attend to our homework. Okay, we go to church. She have time for us, and she cooks in school and make her money daily. She rests. Sometimes we come up from school, we see her resting, sleeping. Okay, she have already sold food for the day. She's back. Wash her dishes, and she's resting. Once we're back from school, we'll continue. So selling food in the school is a nice one. It's a good one to consider as a stay-at-home mom, because it will give you time for yourself. It will give you time to take care of your children, and it will still provide you with a certain amount of money to provide for yourself and your children as well. Next business idea on my list today for a stay-at-home mom is to be a relationship coach or a relationship therapist. Hey. So as we all know, people in marriage, people in relationship, they have different problems. Okay, and it's only normal for them to seek for solution in order for the relationship to last and keep going. So I know there are so many women out there, so many men even, but since this video is for women, right, for moms, there are so many women out there. They can give advice on your relationship, and once you apply that advice they give to you, it's going to work. Okay, so as a stay-at-home mom, you can just make some inquiries, be a relationship coach, offer these services to people. Okay, advise them maybe how to overcome domestic violence, how to be kind to your spouse, how to do some things that work out in a marriage. You can make inquiries on these things and offer it as a service. With time, you can even offer it as a service online. Okay, once they come to your page, they see things that you talk about, and that you talk about marriage, talk about relationship, right? They are definitely going to pay attention to you. They are definitely going to seek for your counseling, and you can start charging little by little. The problem whether for marriage, whether for relationship, plenty. So it's left for you to make inquiries on, if you know you are good at advising people and your advice works for them, then you can just take it a bit further by making inquiries, reading books, making research, all right, on people's problem, people that are in that are in marriage, people that are in relationship, you know, the kind of problem they are facing. You talk about it online, you talk about it offline, you advise people. They are definitely going to come to you to seek for help. With time you can charge them. Yeah, that is what many relationship experts feed from, online and offline. You can charge them if you know you are very good at it. Start it. Is a good one. Is a good one. If you know you can offer solution to people's problem in a relationship, please start it. Oh, it's very, very lucrative. Okay, being a relationship coach, a marriage counselor, a marriage therapist, or whatever name is called, is a nice one to start as a stay-at-home mom. With time, people will start paying for your services. People will start paying to see you. People will start paying for you to even advise them. Okay, you just need to you just need to position yourself well, make some inquiry, read books, and know what to say whenever a problem comes up. You just have to be a problem solver to people in relationship. Okay, if you open a page for it with time, and if you open a page for it and talk about relationship with time, people are going to come and listen. You're going to have so many followers on your page. With time, you can even get monetized as a relationship therapist. That's what the likes of Blessing CEO and all that. That's what they do. They give relationship advice, and they are making it big. So as a stay-at-home mom, you can consider being a relationship therapist, and definitely it's going to provide you with some money. For a start, it might be small, but this is something that you have to give it time. Definitely you're going to make it big. Okay, so you can consider being a relationship. Last business idea on my list today for a stay-at-home mom is smoothie business. What is smoothie business? Don't mind the big grammar. Smoothie simply means fruit juice. Okay, fruit juice. Okay, so it's no news now. We all know that fruit is very, very good to everyone. Fruit is good to our health, right? So you can start as a stay-at-home mom, you can start making fruit juice for people in birthdays, in occasions like wedding ceremony, birthday ceremony, wedding anniversary, and all of that. So you can start making fruit juice. What do you even need? You just need a blender. You search on YouTube, you make inquiries on how to combine these fruits: pineapple, watermelon, orange, lemon, and all of that. So you can start posting it on your social media platforms, telling people about it. Once they test your fruit juice and they think it's nice, you can even start supplying these things to hotels. right? You have to make your fruit juice, put it in a can, or and put it in a very presentable way. Maybe you can even do a label of your name or phone number, right? You can start supply. Everybody knows that fruit is important to the body, right? So fruit juice, smoothie business, fruit juice business, or smoothie business is a nice one. Not everybody is into it. Or you can even get started with the blender you use at home. Just make inquiries on how to combine these fruits. Okay, if anybody have maybe an occasion, they will contact you. Tell people about it. Tell people what you do. They will contact you. You come and make fruit juice for them. If you want to take it further, you want to also improve on this. You can even start doing fruit juice on diet, and maybe if you want like fruit juice for people that are watching weight. If you want to gain weight, this type of juice to take. If you want to reduce your weight, this is the type of juice to take. You need to make inquiries on these things, and fruit juice smoothie business is a nice one. Okay, the last time I went to, I just went out with my family. What I took was juice, very nutritious, nutrient, what are they, soya milk juice. That's 100% fruit, 100% natural. Okay, a bottle, I think a can or a bottle was about 3,000 or 4,000. Very small something, oh, but it's very, very sweet and very good. It was very good and very natural. Okay, and since then, I took the bottle, copied out person, number of the producer, the person that produced those fruit juice. I contacted her and she supplied me some. All right, I stocked up in the fridge and I'm taking it time to time. So smoothie business is a nice one. Okay, because fruits are very, very good to our body. Okay, so this is a business idea you should consider in the year 2023 for a stay-at-home mom. Right? I hope I was able to dish out value to you today. I hope I was. Please consider subscribing to my channel. All right, I'll be posting content time to time, content that will help you improve on your business, your different businesses. Okay, so